Settings, one new item. Double tap to open.
Settings, double tap to open. What you just heard is my voiceover program, is Apple's screen reader for the blind. And that's how we the blind are able to access an iPhone or a Mac or one of the Apple computers or products. It's on every iPhone. It's not only on a blind person's iPhone. It's actually part of Apple's accessibility. Oh my gosh, amazing. And Apple, what would I do or with the blind would do without having Apple? And for my Android lovers, they have the same accessibility through the TalkBack screen reader for Android users. Amazing as well. It's just a matter of personal like. I love Apple. Apple has accessibility for not only the blind but people with other disabilities. And in the case of us the blind, we are able to access so much by using the screen reader or the voiceover program. I know I'm doing this video because you've been sending questions asking, Anna, how do you do it to use the iPhone? And this is what I use. I'm not able to see. I only have light perception, so I don't even see the screen anymore. I don't even know that it's on and off. I can see the light. I have light here. It's bothering my poor RPIs, but I'm not even able to see anymore the screen on my phone. So I rely and depend on this screen reader or voiceover. And I want to show where you can find it. If you happen to know anyone that is going blind, someone that is losing his or her sight, and they think they will never be able to use a phone ever again, or maybe they're gonna be just able to use a phone to make phone calls. Guess what? No. The iPhone is my mini computer. It's a mini computer with the phone being another feature, one of the many features. And we are able to use all these apps, access social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp. We're able to read documents, see, quote unquote, see pictures, share pictures, share videos the way I do. We're able to read books, watch Netflix and Disney Plus and all those amazing apps. We're able to read our Bible, check time, and much more. How? Because of the voiceover program. Apple is great when they have updates. They not always keep us the blind in mind. It's true. They fix things and then undo things that were working for us, and that's when we struggle. But overall, we are able to do so much, and I want to share with you because you've been asking. So to find the voiceover program, if you want to go ahead and practice, click on settings.
Settings, one new item.
And this is how it sounds. Sounds a little different if you are new to any, hearing a screen reader. I just did a video sharing with you how I access my desktop and laptop using the Just program, which is another screen reader for Windows. And this, you can use the voice of a female. It's available in many. The voiceover program is available in so many languages, which is great. So grateful that my blind people around the world are able to use the iPhone. Not everyone. The prices are amazing. But you're gonna click on settings.
Settings, one FaceTime. Settings.
I'm gonna double tap.
Settings, accept settings, heading.
Okay, so years ago, whenever they mentioned these phones are gonna be accessible to the blind, and when we heard that these phones were gonna be touchscreens, we thought it would be almost impossible. But guess what? We're actually able to do it. How? We use a different combination of, using different fingers, one finger, two fingers, double tap, triple tap, and whatever, and we're able to execute. I'll go ahead and share with you. So you're gonna click on settings again, and then you're gonna flick to the right, going down, and when you get to accessibility, you're gonna double tap,
Search, stick, and finish, airplay, Wi, blue, cellular, personal hots, notification, sounds, do not, screen top, general, control set, display and home screen, accessibility, button.
Okay, you're gonna double tap on accessibility.
Accessibility, button. Accessibility features help you customize your iPhone for your individual needs.
Did you hear that? That's it. Okay, I'm gonna flick to the right and the heading is gonna be vision.
Vision, heading.
This and the vision. This Apple has accessibility for people with different disabilities, people that is hard of hearing, with low vision, for us the blind, and much more. Okay, I'm gonna flick to the right.
Voiceover, on, button.
It says voiceover on because I have it on. I'm using it, and it says button. So I'm gonna click on it, double tap.
Voiceover, on. Double tap to toggle setting.
It says double tap to toggle setting. If I double tap, it'll turn it off. Okay, so this is where you can go to turn it on and off if you want to go ahead and practice. If I turn it off, I'm gonna need someone to actually turn it on for me. But once you set up all your personal settings, there is a way for us to just quickly turn it on and off. I'll go ahead and share with you, and I'm gonna click to the right.
Voiceover speaks items on the screen.
Okay, VoiceOver speaks items on the screen. So that's how we're able to use an iPhone for you that you've been asking. I'm gonna click to the right.
Tap once to select an item.
Okay, so I tap once just to select. For you, with your eyes, you see if you wanna, look at Facebook, you would just look at the icon on the screen. For us to see it, we have to just touch with one finger to see what's there. I'll go ahead and show you how that looks like. I'm gonna flick to the right.
Double tap to activate the selected item.
So once you touch with the finger, I double tap. For you, you look at it with your eyes and then you double tap. For us, we place the finger, and once we find the icon that we're looking for, we double tap, just the way you do. I'm gonna flick to the right.
Learn more, link.
You can learn
Double
more.
tap to activate embedded link.
I'm gonna flick to the right.
Voiceover practice, button.
Oh, there is a voiceover practice, which is great. I'm gonna click on it.
Voiceover practice, heading.
Okay, on the top there is a done button when you want for you to close it.
Voiceover practice, voiceover done, button.
Okay, it's on the top. I'm gonna flick to the right.
Practice voiceover gestures, commands, and typing in this area. Select the done button in the top right corner and double tap to exit.
Okay, so this is the place where you can come and practice. Okay, so if I flick to the right, sliding to the right,
one finger swipe right, move to next item.
which is what I did once I click on settings. I click on settings and I swipe to the right, going down. When I got to accessibility, I found it. I didn't see it with my physical eyes. I saw it with my finger, when I was flicking, and then I double tap, and then I click on voiceover button, and then I found the voiceover program. And then now if I flick to the left,
one finger swipe left, move to previous item.
so whatever I do right now on the screen, it's telling me what that executes, or what item is going to speak. If I flick up,
one finger swipe up, previous rotor item.
if I flick down,
one finger swipe down, next rotor item.
if I just place my finger on the screen,
Touch, speak item.
it'll speak whatever is on the screen. Just I mentioned, if you look at your screen and you look at Instagram, that's how you see it. For me, I place my finger on it, so the screen, the voiceover reads what I'm seeing with my finger.
Touch, speak item.
Okay, if I double tap with one finger,
one finger double tap, activate.
Activate or execute whatever app I'm tapping on, or executing whatever any app that I wanna access. Okay, with two fingers, if I place this on the screen,
two finger single tap, toggle speech.
Okay, if I double tap with the two fingers,
two finger double tap, magic tap.
Magic tap. Okay, with the double tap with two fingers, you may do many things that deserves to be done in one single video. If I flick up with two fingers,
two fingers swipe up, read from top.
I can read from top. If I click down with two
Two
fingers.
fingers swipe down, read all.
This is how we can read a document, without having to place a finger on the screen. We can just read. If I use three fingers and just place this on the screen.
Three finger single tap, read item summary.
Okay, if I
Two finger single tap, toggles. Three finger single tap, read items. Three finger double tap, toggle mute.
Okay, toggle mute.
Three finger double tap, toggle mute.
Okay, can turn off the voiceover program. If I do it 3 times.
Three finger triple tap, toggle screen curtain.
We're not able to see the screen, so very often with a blind, just turn on the screen. Curtain, we just put a curtain so people that is standing next to us, they don't look at what we are doing, or they look at our information. So we do that very often, and people think, just they approach and they go like, oh, your phone is off, and no, it's not, because we know we don't really need to look at the screen. We actually just, it's safer for us to just turn it off, so people sometimes, if we're not able to see and we have personal information, they're not just picking at, whatever we're doing. But that's the idea. I'm gonna close this.
Done button.
Done.
Voiceover practice button.
Okay, so that's how I'm gonna minimize this.
Setting.
And if I want to go and say I want to
Social media.
I have a lot of applications, and I actually created folders, so I categorize my apps. For example, I have my social media, and under my social media folder I have my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp, and all of that. I have my entertainment folder, and I have Netflix and Disney Plus and Amazon Prime and whatever, Hulu and all of that. I also have my blind applications, so I have all those talking cameras that describe things for the blind, or those like CNII and Vision and whatever, which is one of the beauties about being able to use the iPhone, because we have access to all those accessible apps created by Microsoft and Envision and much more. So if I click on
social media photos, social media folder, 5 openings, YouTube, Telegram, YouTube,
I'm
290.
gonna click on YouTube, okay?
YouTube, cast button.
Okay, if
Play on TV or speak. Notifications, search, but your account, selected. Unwave dia, the 11th hour with Apple button. Jorge Buque, loudspeakers, but cameras, but comedy, live button, English grammar, Day of the Dead, NBA, but Apple TV, regional Mexican vocabulary.
it's just YouTube. I can click on one and just start listening to whatever. And that's it. That's how we are able to use the phone. Don't know what we would do without the voiceover program. People everywhere is using it. I know in other countries they use the Android phones a lot. A lot of my subscribers from Central and South America, they're Android lovers, because of the prices. They love the fact that they're able to access many things that we're not able to access through the iPhone, because of the privacy, which for me it's great. I'm glad we're not able to do other things, and they're able to get into our stuff here, on the iPhone, even though it has happened. But with the Android, a lot of people love the fact that they can actually access things that we're not able to. I'm not going to mention those because it's not part of my video, but just let others know that with the Android, they're also able to use a screen reader called TalkBack. Go ahead and search it out. Search it up. You can find many videos about the voiceover program on YouTube, other YouTube channels. My sighted YouTubers with verified accounts, they rarely talk about the accessibility when they talk about the iPhone. They don't make visual descriptions for us, but more and more we blind people are having a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is very simple, but I really enjoy spreading awareness about accessible technology about the blind. And hope you find this video helpful. If you know of any Spanish speaker, tell them about me, everything about me, and I'll see you in my next YouTube video. Adios. Ciao, ciao.